I'm Rox from Team Prosperna. Even before Team Prosperna is flexible working from home and going to the office, we have weathered typhoons, volcanic eruptions, earthquakes, and even this pandemic. Nowadays, we're 100% remote and digital, but we continue to live by our mission to empower 100,000 Philippine MSMEs with simple and affordable e-commerce software. You might be wondering, how does Prosperna continue to innovate and empower in our pajamas, or in my case, whatever it is I'm wearing? Well, wonder no more, Prosper Nation. In the spirit of growth, collaboration, and contribution, we present Work From Home Rigs, where we go behind the scenes and showcase Team Prosperna's Workspace Battle Station. Team Prosperna is a growing team of over 40 astronauts stationed all over the Philippines and some of us even overseas. We asked them to send in a photo of their workstation, and we are excited to share them with you. As excited as we are to introduce to you the team that brings Prosperna to life. For our first episode, we're starting off simple with clean and minimal setups. People who like popular YouTube series like Setup Wars watch for the monster PC builds and dream setups, but Prosperna's Work From Home Rigs is about real work life with stories of the heroes behind each setup. Let's start the show with Alex from the design team. He collaborates with the developers in making sure that their websites and online stores are designed beautifully with relevant functions. Everything you see on Prosperna's marketing website went through Alex, as well as every e-commerce website built by Prosperna's My Store. Visit www.prosperna.com to learn more. As a senior UX designer, you'd probably think he'd need a bigger screen and a more powerful computer, but somehow, his MacBook packs a punch in completing his daily work. Let's talk about his setup a little more. Fun fact, his chair actually came from the office way back before we permanently shifted to work from home. If he had to sit for long hours, I'd recommend getting a pillow or towel to support his lower back. As the episode name suggests, his table is clean and minimal. There's not a lot of clutter, so it's definitely dedicated to his workspace. I find it adorable as well that there's a family photo on the side to serve as motivation and a lot of plants to invite fresh air into his workspace. There's also good lighting coming in from the window thanks to the sheer curtain. I just hope it doesn't get too bright or hot in the afternoon. Apart from his laptop, I see that it's elevated on a fan and connected to a wired mouse, or is it wireless? I can't really tell with this photo. But cable management is okay considering that there's only two of them. He can consider tucking it under the fan or passing it from the back of the table so it's out of sight. He also has a JBL speaker for playing music or perhaps listening to work meetings out loud. Other than that, thank you for your submission. Next up, we have Dean from the Customer Success team. That sort of rhymed. Well, he is one of our implementation managers who work closely with clients and our developers to make sure that projects are set up and launches scheduled. Dean has successfully implemented online stores for clients like The Printery, Beauty Nation, and Morris Place. It's important that he can easily connect with them to effectively facilitate with the team what needs to be done as soon as possible. So let's take a closer look at his setup that makes all these possible. Out of curiosity, where did your eyes go? Mine definitely gravitated towards his headset because that bad boy looks thick. It makes a lot of sense given that he's meeting with people on a daily basis. From the looks of it, he's using a folding table, and on the desk it's pretty much just straight up to the point. There's his laptop, a mouse, a headset with a stand, his mobile phone, and is that wireless earbuds? Most likely. One would probably assume or expect to see lots of papers, post-it notes, or maybe a whiteboard in the background just to help him visualize the different project timelines that he has. But Dean here is eco-friendly and documents everything digitally, as expected when you work at a tech company. Even his desktop icons are kept at a minimum with a very clean and simple wallpaper. I personally like his wooden headstand. Not only does it look sturdy, but it also brings an element of nature and a pop of color to liven up the workspace that is otherwise an all-black theme. That's it for Dean's setup. Thank you for your submission. Next up on our list, we have Mama Mia from HR. We just want to say thank you for taking care of Team Prosperna for the longest time. Human resources keep the Prosperna astronauts in check so we can perform well on our mission to empower Philippine MSMEs. Her setup is as warm and inviting as her personality, with the flower touches and ambiance coming from the Himalayan salt lamp. Fun fact, aside from its claimed health benefits of improving air quality, it also neutralizes electronic magnetic radiation as well as improving mood and reducing stress, very much needed when you spend hours sitting in front of a computer screen. I see that she keeps a notebook, so maybe she enjoys jotting down ideas from team buildings to employee development. She also has the internet modem placed near her laptop, so I can only imagine how much faster her internet connection would be if she used a LAN cable with it. Her workspace looks so compact. I think it's a wall shelf, judging from the L bracket, but points for being able to keep it clean and clutter-free. That was Mia's setup. Thank you for submitting. Next up, we have Ashley from accounting. She's everybody's favorite person when it's the 15th and the 30th. Wink wink. Kidding aside, Ashley's work is crucial because money is the gasoline we need to fuel the Prosperna rocket ship. So let's check out her dedicated workspace where the magic happens. First of all, let me just put a spotlight on her lock screen. Decide every morning that you're in a good mood. I find that so inspiring because it's a reminder that being in a good mood is not a result of what happens to us, but a decision we make every moment. She has her laptop elevated and an external keyboard connected to it. I love this setup because anyone who uses a laptop knows how straining it could be to look down at the screen. At this point, we'd all look like shrimps for always hunching and slouching. So kudos on the ergonomics. She also has a wireless mouse for mobility and a physical calculator to quickly crunch numbers. The lighting in her room is good as her workspace is facing the window. The curtain helps to bring in the warm light to reduce the blue rays coming from her screen. I love the personal touch of what I'm guessing is a photo of Ashley and her dad. And lastly, a reminder to always drink your water and stay hydrated. Cool setup, Ashley. Thank you for submitting. Lastly, we have Yash from the customer success team. He's one of Prosperna's account managers who handles client accounts, making sure that clients are happy with their online stores and that they can make the most out of their e-commerce website. Right away, you will notice that he is using an external and much bigger monitor, good for viewing different windows when checking client websites or attending online meetings. His laptop is also elevated using a stand. A fan would be better, but this would also work to dissipate the heat and improve his posture. It would be even better if he can get the laptop just high enough so that it's on the same level as the monitor. From what I can tell, he also has a sleek but comfortable computer chair. Definitely a huge help when we want to avoid shrimp postures. Is that a speaker I see behind the monitor? If so, that's pretty big and maybe uneven if he only has it on one side of the desk. His mouse looks small but the area also looks cramped, so he can consider pushing the monitor back to the wall so he can have more mouse space and maybe a wrist pad so he doesn't strain himself. Cable management isn't distracting either considering that we can't see them from the photo, but if he wants to make things look neater, he can just Velcro tie them together at the back. There's also a crop poster of Dwayne Wade. I see we've got an NBA fan here. Other than that, thank you for your submission. Our dedicated team of Prosperna astronauts are here to help you on your online business journey with our We Do It For You service. Prosperna believes in making e-commerce accessible for every Philippine MSME. To get started, you can book a free demo with us at www.prosperna.com. Let us know down in the comments which work from home rigs was your favorite, and be sure to give this video a thumbs up. For more episodes of Work From Home Rigs, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you know whenever we have a brand new video. You may also follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and LinkedIn for updates. Or if you want to send us pictures of your work from home rigs for a chance to be featured on our social media or future episodes. This has been Rox from Team Prosperna. See you on the next one.